like,
From Caliber? And I was like, no, from Pope John Paul. And you're like, I've never seen you there. I literally said your first name and last name.
I said, I think you got the wrong Kevin. That's what I said.
I said your first name and last name, and then I mentioned Nube.
What? You didn't say my first and last name. You just
yeah, I
Kevin.
did.
If you said my first and last name, that's kind of weird.
No, I did say your first and last name.
It's kind of weird.
I did say it.
It's kind of weird.
Because I already knew Nube. Like, I already knew you were Nube's brother.
Yeah, and then she convinced me, she knew me. And I was like, oh, she's not confusing me for someone else.
Yeah. Because I mentioned Nube, and who else did I mention? I don't think I mentioned Kelly.
No, I just knew, but I was like, what? I was like, how do you know her? And then...
My leg just cracked.
What else? And then... I'm trying to, like, make sure it's in order. And you're like, yeah, we went to kindergarten today. And I was like, together, and I was like, I don't remember.
And I mentioned the kindergarten too.
And you're like, yeah, we went to kindergarten. She like mentioned some details, and I was like, what?
And I mentioned the people that were there.
Yeah, like Isabel, Michelle.
Paige.
I don't remember Paige.
Pablo.
I don't remember Pablo. Oh, yeah, I do remember Pablo. He was a bitch. But anyways.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, he was. Anyways. Yeah.
And Tatiana.
Sure. She wasn't in that class. That was kindergarten. They're a year older than us.
Do you remember Tatiana with the braids?
Nah. Oh, yeah.
See?
You said braids, and I immediately remember.
Yeah, because she
That's
always
the only thing I remember about her. But yeah, and then I was like, there's no way you went to kindergarten with me. I would have remembered you. And she's like, I did, and apparently you don't. And so I was like, I'm going to need proof. And so that's how I got her snap, because I was like, I want to see pictures to prove that you went to PJP. And then she's like, all right, bet. And then we exchanged Snapchat
contact
information, yes. And then it was so funny. The people around us were probably like, everyone was quiet. We were the only ones talking.
Yeah, it was super loud. It felt like it was super loud.
And then, yeah, we're just talking. I don't know. We just started talking about random stuff like.
I didn't go on my bus either.
Mainly the Avengers. I forgot what originally we started talking about.
I think we started with like Spider-Man, or I think we started with Soldier, or what? Shoot. I forgot, to be honest. We were just talking about random stuff.
I remember it was mainly Avengers, especially in the second bus. It was so funny because I was like, oh, I gotta go soon. This is my bus stop. And you're like, okay. And I was like, what bus you take? And she told me the 825 is much further. And I was like, all right, see ya. And she was like, I can just take the 4. I'm like, I was like, you just say the 825 drop in front of your house. And she was like,
it did though.
She was like, yeah. And I was like, okay. I was like, just take that bus. And then it's not like I didn't want to talk to you anymore. It's just the fact that it was cold and more convenient for you to get dropped off at your house.
Mm-hmm.
So then, yeah, and I was like, all right, see ya. And then I got off the bus, and then I started just walking, like, because I had to cross the street to get to my next bus stop. And then it's so funny because I turned around, like I hear the bus moving behind me, and I was like, I swear to God, she came off the bus with me. I turned around and you're right there smiling right behind me. It was so cute. And then I was like, really? And I was like, you could have taken your bus. You would have gotten home sooner. And she was like, I know. And then, yeah, we just went across the street. We started waiting for the bus. The bus came in like no time. We got on the bus. Surprisingly, there was 2 seats next to each other again, so we sat next to each other. We started talking even more, and then that bus ride felt like a few minutes.
Yeah, because you got off right away.
What are you talking about? It's like
wait, is this the one we knew we lived like 4 minutes from each other?
Oh yeah, we started talking about like how is it you live so close and I've never ran into you. We started talking about that too.
Yeah, and that's so weird though too, because we could have always seen each other well. No, I saw you twice when I came back from. I didn't know you took the 4.
Oh wait.
But I saw you at the 2 sometimes.
And also, she wanted to get off my bus stop too, and I was like, no.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't. No. I was just joking with you.
I remember you saying that.
No, but I was just joking. Because I already did it once, so I was like, he's going to believe me if I say it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember getting off, and then, but she had to get dropped off at like
Wasn't
Mexico
that
Foods,
fun?
and I
And
was like,
Chipotle or
damn.
whatever.
But you told me you were gonna get off sooner, like kind of close to like where the rails were.
Why would I do? Oh yeah, 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 yeah. So
That's what
yeah,
you told me. And I was like,
I think my
it was super cold. I was like, you need a ride? And you're like, nah, let's go.
I think my parents picked me up, or did I just go? Oh no, I just went walk.
It was funny because I think we hung out like 2 days later.
Yeah, 2 days later he gave me no because you didn't want me to be cold. I remember because I was just waiting. I was like, my bus isn't here.
No.
Yeah, and then you told me to wait inside the
Was that
gas
the next
station.
day? No.
That was the next day.
That was the next day?
Yeah.
No, that's crazy. And then I remember very soon though. It's probably over a weekend then. Yeah, it was over the weekend. Probably Saturday or Sunday. Like we were like, oh, let's go stay at Caribou. It's probably Saturday. We went to Caribou.
Was it a sad day?
Huh?
Was it a sad day?
I said it was probably Sunday.
It was a Sunday because Lisette came with her mom and
That was
her
so
sister.
funny.
My
I
best
don't
friend
remember
was there.
seeing her. That's the funny thing. I don't remember. I remember seeing.
It was Lisette.
Dude,
It was
I remember seeing
Lisette.
2 small girls, but I never looked at them.
And but you saw the woman. That's Lisette's mom. Do you remember?
I didn't even see
Oh,
her.
bro.
That's so funny. So I met Lisette like right at the very beginning.
Which is my best friend.
I don't remember making much contact with her, like eye contact. So I think I stayed like concentrated on my work.
I remember she asked me, "Who's that?" I
Mm.
was like, "Oh, my friend. We're just doing work."
What else?
So.
But yeah, you just stop it.
No.
That's how you met. Yeah.
How did we start? When did we say we started liking each other? When was that? Like, was it around Christmas? I forgot. When did we confess again?
It was so funny because it was like 2 weeks later. Vanessa was like, I want to start practicing driving. Let's go.
Oh,
And then I was like, what? And it was like, it's kind of early to be honest. It was like 10 or 11. And then
10, 11.
10 or 11.
PM or AM?
PM.
PM. Yeah, because I was like, why is it kind of early?
It's kind of early to be sneaking out. Like, yeah,
Oh,
your parents went to
yeah.
the casino, so she's like, I can take the car. I was like, all right. I'm never gonna forget that because like we started, dude. She parked on the wrong side of the street, and I was like, And then,
Okay,
and then I
you
got in the car and
licensed.
I was like, all right, let's do this. And then I was like, why you want to practice? Don't you have a license? She was like, no. And I was like, bruh. And then I was like, do you have a permit at least? She's like, yeah. No, you didn't actually. You said no.
And I said no. I
And
was
then-
like, wait, what?
And I was like, wait a second. I was like, what? I was like, how are you
driving?
Why you driving?
Dude, that was my
like,
first time leaving the house, like, actually without my dad.
I was like, why are you driving? And I was like, how you feel safe driving? And you were just like, all right, let's go. Yeah, we went to Walmart because you used to be able to go to the Walmart parking lot because it was abandoned.
Yeah.
And then we started practicing there. I was giving her some pointers and we were talking.
So funny because my parents didn't even like know I snuck out because we have a GPS. I was like, shit, I probably got caught. And a year ago today, if my ass didn't open my mouth, my parents wouldn't be able to know how to work the Sprint GPS. So that day I showed them how to work it. They're like, oh, there's an app for it?
Because they caught your ass. Because your dad was like, why is the top of my car wet? Because the day we were driving, it was snowing.
Yeah.
So, I literally told you, just say you took out the car so you could grab something in the garage and then you moved it back in. This girl said, I'm sorry, I drove somewhere. And then she was like, look, you can even track me. And I was like, what? So basically, you threw yourself under the bus.
Yeah, and then my dad's like, whoa, you can check how many, like, where you are exactly and how many times you drove and, like, the speed and everything. And I was like, fuck. And now, my mom has a GPS tracker and everything. My dad got one the other day. I didn't tell you.
A Sprint drive?
Yeah, it's, like, black, though. It's not like the one I have that connects. It's just, like, you stamp it on, like.
Is it a Sprint drive?
Fucking hate those things. They're accurate as fuck. One time I snuck out to go to Kevin's house or whatever, and like, oh my gosh, my parents were like, I forgot. They're like, what the hell are you doing? And I work in the mornings, and then Kevin works in the
nights.
And then
he worked
afternoon night shift. so we can't like that was a good excuse because we can't really see each other like literally
in
when I get
between.
off. Yeah, in between.
Because like I
hours.
get in while she's still working, and then obviously she gets out, and I'm still working.
Yeah.
And then when she's out, I'm still working.
So that's on Fridays and Tuesdays.
No, Tuesdays I'm working in the morning.
Oh yeah, never mind, just Fridays. So yeah, we said that we had an early assignment and I got there like at 6 in the morning, 6:30 in the morning, because my mom saw the thing around 7:30.
Yeah, I think they low-key don't buy it though.
No, they did.
I don't know. Like I think it's only because they would be like, well, I'm gonna believe it because like I don't think Kevin's parents will let her sleep over. That's the only reason why I think they buy it.
I guess. Maybe, yeah. Wow, your eyebrows look fabulous. Mm. Wait. But yeah. That's the story, y'all. Dang, it's almost 30 minutes too. It's almost 30 minutes long.
You're not gonna have any storage left on your laptop.
I do. I think when did we start liking each other though? That's the when.
Oh, that hurt.
Or like when did we confess? Was that like was it in December?
You confessed on Christmas.
On Christmas.
We confessed on Christmas.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm good.
It was cute though, cause I like how you were like, we're not gonna get each other anything or whatever. I was like, why not? Or like you said, don't give me a gift.
I was like, cause you were talking about getting gifts, and I was like, alright, and I was like, just don't get me anything, cause like, I was like, I feel like you're gonna get me something, so I'm just gonna tell you not to get anything, cause like we just met, so I was like, there's like no reason, basically, for you to give me a gift, but I knew you were, so.
How'd you know I was gonna get you a gift?
Because I could already token a person, and plus you're not you're not good at keeping secrets.
What kind of person am I? What kind of person am I?
An empathizer.
I guess.
And yeah, basically that.
Wait, okay. We gotta do something. Okay. When you first met me, like when I walked in, like I don't know if you saw me or whatever, what kind of or like before we met, like what did you think I was like before? Like did I have a bitch face or like be honest? I kept saying like a lot. What was your impression of me?
In Calber. You looked serious at times, not like bitch face, but like you just look serious. But you also had like times where I would see you like interacting with your coworkers, and you'd be smiling and laughing. So basically, like I don't know, normal teenager, not like one that's like uptight or like not one that's like super chill and smokes weed or something. But, like yeah.
So,
I can't give you a word because I was never like I'm gonna think about what kind of person this is, you know.
Yeah, I know. Did you like? But when we were talking, weren't there moments where like, oh, I wonder if she's a player or like if she's
like when we were talking on the bus.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like the first time I saw you.
No, like when we. I mean, yeah, but like now.
Okay, so on the bus. I was like, oh shoot. I was like, oh, she's really chill and funny and quite an interesting person to talk to because most of the girls I know do not like Avengers, or if they do, they don't know much about it.
Mm-hmm. It's because my daddy he showed me it since like I was born, so it's been ingrained in my head.
No, I'm never gonna forget the person who
Oops.
The person who disappointed me the most was Jessica Riera. I'm sorry if you're seeing this. It was because she disappointed Adolfo too. She said something. Isn't DC and Marvel the same thing?
No.
And then we both looked at her like, what? She's like, I don't know. She was like, and she said something like, she's like, don't judge me.
Mm-hmm.
So
hardcore judge. Just kidding.
Legit. I was like, what? And she was like, yeah. I think she said something like, oh, my boyfriend likes it, but I don't. And I was like, bruh.